Respected dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Union Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, respected Chairman, Central Board of Direct Taxes, Shri Nitin Gupta sir, Member, Central Board of Direct Taxes, Shri Sanjay Kumar Verma sir, Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax Kerala, Shri Sunil Mathur sir, Director General of Income Tax Investigation Kerala, Shri Deb Jyoti Das sir, Senior officers, distinguished guests, esteemed members of the media, members of the income tax family, students and teachers from government schools of Kochi, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to one and all. On behalf of Income Tax Department Kerala, I, Dr. Shruti, Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, would like to warmly welcome everyone to this august function. Today, we are all gathered here on the occasion of a landmark event in the history of Income Tax Department Kerala at the inauguration of our new state-of-art office building in Kochi. For this inaugural function, we are honored and blessed to have amongst us the Honorable Finance Minister of India, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji. यह हमारे लिए अत्यंत खुशी की बात है कि केरल के नए आयकर भवन का लोकार्पण माननीय केंद्रीय वित्त मंत्री श्रीमती निर्मला सीतारमन जी द्वारा हो रहा है। यह भवन केरल के करदाताओं को बेहतर सुविधाएं प्रदान करने की दिशा में एक महत्वपूर्ण कदम है। Now, I would like to request the distinguished guests on the dais to kindly proceed to light the ceremonial lamp and begin today's function. Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhan sampada, shatru buddhi vinashaya, deepa jyotir namostute.
നന്മയാകുന്ന കാന്തി കാണുവാൻ കണ്ണിനാകേണമേ നല്ല വാക്കിൻ്റെ ശീലു ചൊല്ലുവാൻ നാവിനാകേണമേ സ്നേഹമാകുന്ന ഗീതമോ എൻ്റെ കാതിനിണയാകണേ സത്യമെന്നുള്ള ശീലമോടെ ഞാൻ ശാന്തി അറിയണമേ ശാന്തി അറിയണമേ ഭൂമി അമ്മയെന്നറിയുവാനുള്ള ബോധമുണ്ടാകണേ ജീവജാലങ്ങളാകെയും ജന്മബന്ധുവാകണമേ ജാതിഭേദങ്ങളെന്ന ശാപമോ ദൂരെ മറയണമേ ലോകമൊന്നെന്ന പാഠമെന്നുമെൻ മനസ്സിലെഴുതണമേ
I thank Srimati Lekha Sajiv for rendering the beautiful prayer. Now I request the Chairman, Central Board of Direct Taxes, Shri Nitin Gupta sir, to welcome Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji with a sapling and shawl. The Aranmula Kannadi, also known as Aranmula mirror, is a traditional handicraft made in Aranmula, a village in the Pathanamthitta district of Kerala. It is handcrafted from metal alloy, believed to be an alloy of copper and tin, which is a closely guarded secret of the family manufacturing it. The metal alloy surface is polished with abrasive paste made of vegetable oils and plant extracts to give it a pristine and undistorted reflection. Known for its exceptional clarity and unique manufacturing process, the Aranmula Kannadi showcases the rich cultural heritage, metallurgical traditions, and meticulous artistry of Kerala. Often associated with religious rituals and ceremonies, the Aranmula Kannadi is considered very auspicious. As a token of our respect and gratitude, I request the Chairman Central Board of Direct Taxes, Shri Nitin Gupta sir, to present Aranmula mirror to Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji. I now request Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax Kerala, Shri Sunil Mathur sir, to welcome the Chairman, Central Board of Direct Taxes, Shri Nitin Gupta sir, with Ponnada, and present Aranmula Kannadi as a sign of our respect and affection. I now request Director General of Income Tax Investigation Kerala, Shri Deb Jyoti Das sir, to welcome the member, Central Board of Direct Taxes, Shri Sanjay Kumar Verma sir, with Ponnada, and present Aranmula Kannadi as a sign of our respect. अब मैं अनुरोध करती हूँ कि माननीय सदस्य केंद्रीय प्रत्यक्ष कर बोर्ड श्री संजय कुमार वर्मा जी से कि वे आएं और स्वागत संदेश प्रस्तुत करें। माननीय सदस्य जी।
Good evening to everyone. Honorable Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman ji, respected Shri Nitin Gupta ji, Chairman Central Board of Direct Taxes, dear Shri Sunil Mathur ji, Principal Chief Commissioner of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, senior IRS officers including very senior retired officers present here, senior officers of other government departments, dignitaries, members of the media, members of Aayakar Parivar, members of NBCC team, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you to this program of inauguration of newly constructed Aayakar Bhawan building. Having worked in Kerala region as DGIT investigation and principal CCIT, I have had the privilege of being associated with the final furnishings. I take pride in being associated with Kerala region, known for its rich cultural heritage and 100% literacy. Team Kerala Income Tax takes pride in being associated with this legacy. This new building is more than an assembly of stones, walls, glass and granite. It symbolizes a new resurgent India and a department on the move, proud of its heritage but embracing technology in service of its citizens. In many ways, it represents the new income tax department, which apart from collecting taxes at a steady pace, is engaged in providing world-class services to the taxpayers, which was reflected in the recent CII survey on IT refunds. It is a fact that the physical environment has a bearing on the physical and mental health of the officers and staff occupying a building. I hope that the new architectural design and the modern facilities will positively impact the working of our teams and have a positive impact on our citizen services. A change in mindset and proactive steps will help the taxpayers, and it should be a logical conclusion. improved physical infrastructure coupled with the recent Swachhata Abhiyan for other buildings will help in a progressive tax administration. With these words, I once again welcome Honorable Finance Minister and other dignitaries for this function. Thank you.
धन्यवाद सर। अब मैं अनुरोध करती हूं कि माननीय अध्यक्ष केंद्रीय प्रत्यक्ष कर बोर्ड श्री नितिन गुप्ता जी से कि वे आएं और इस सभा को संबोधित करें। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी।
श्रीमती निर्मला सीतारमन जी, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर ऑफ फाइनेंस एंड कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स, श्री संजय कुमार वर्मा, मेंबर CBDT, श्री सुनील माथुर, प्रिंसिपल CCIT केरला, श्री देवज्योति दास, DGIT इन्वेस्टिगेशन केरला, officers and officials of the department, senior officers of various departments, friends from the media, children from government schools and their teachers, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar. At the outset, let me express my gratitude to the Honorable Union Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, for having taken out time from her extremely busy schedule to be with us here today. Ma'am, it is hugely motivating for our officers and officials of the entire Kerala region to receive your blessings on this momentous occasion. The role and structure of the department has undergone a paradigm change from being a revenue collection agency to a dynamic entity that plays a pivotal role in shaping the economic landscape of our country. Over the years, the department has evolved in tandem with the changing needs of our society, adopting progressive policies and leveraging technology to ensure efficiency and transparency. The evolution is not limited to the processes alone, it extends to the very ethos of the department. The emphasis on taxpayer services by simplifying procedures and easing compliances underscores the department's commitment to empower individuals and create an environment where taxpayers are partners in the nation's progress. As we continue to adopt technology to improve the services and processes, focusing on non-adversarial tax administration, the infrastructure needs required to meet the ever-expanding role of the department cannot be lost sight of. Kerala region recorded net collection of about rupees 23,000 crores in the last fiscal, and in the current year, the collection so far is exceeding rupees 13,000 crores at the growth rate of around 9%. God's own country, as it is often called, Kerala is also an important tourist destination apart from being an important contributor to the government's kitty. Hence, it is natural that the infrastructure in the region be suitably expanded so as to provide better working conditions to the officers and officials, as well as to give taxpayers a seamless and better service. Ma'am, Aayakar Bhawan, the new office accommodation, has been constructed by NBCC Limited on a plot of land of about 1,945 square meter in the prime area of Kochi. It's a modern building having built-up area of around 8,200 square meter and carpet area of about 4,500 square meter, comprising of 9 floors. Basement and stilt floors are earmarked for parking. The highlight is a 2-level electromechanical stacker parking facility in the basement, which can cater to about 65 cars. The building is energy efficient. 182 solar panels installed on the terrace for a solar plant with capacity of 60 kilowatt will cater to 60% of the energy requirements and has been accorded a Griha 3-star rating. The new building is state of the art, having building management system, light control system, access control mechanism, security surveillance, fire safety and public address system. In keeping with focus on taxpayer services, the building houses an Aayakar Seva Kendra also. Displaying gender sensitivity, the new office building also has a creche and a ladies' restroom also. The construction of building started in June 2018. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, there was delays, but the building could be completed in December 22 and furnishing completed in the current calendar year. Although the preliminary estimates for construction of the building was 63.14 crores, with constant vigil and monitoring, the saving could be achieved to the extent of rupees 1.6 crore. I hope that the new building will continue to act as a catalyst for positive change in the region, and the department will keep amplifying its role as a facilitator for taxpayer services. As a taxpayer initiative, we have also prepared a tax deductor guide 2023 in Malayalam for the benefit of the deductors, tax deductors of the region. It's a compendium which we will request the Honorable FM to release it during the course of the event. On behalf of the department, I again express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Finance Minister for having consented to inaugurate the new Aayakar Bhawan and encouraging us with her gracious presence. My best wishes to Team Kerala for translating this into reality. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Dhanyavad, sir. Today marks the august occasion of inauguration of Aayakar Bhawan, the new office building of the Income Tax Department in Kerala. This state-of-the-art building is intended to act as the hub of the income tax field formations in Kerala region and represents the progressive vision for creating a nourishing platform to ensure efficient tax administration and robust delivery of services to the taxpayers. Now, we will have a virtual tour of our new office building.
The Income Tax Department is a mighty warhorse in its share of contribution to the nation's economic growth, industrial development, and social progress. Kerala, in the last few years, has been growing both in terms of an ever-prospering economy and in terms of its outsized direct tax collections. And the statistics are stunning. Last financial year, Kerala posted a collection of rupees 23,750.30 crores, far exceeding the budget target of rupees 22,600 crores with a growth rate of 23.2%, when the nation growth rate stood at 17.4%. To keep up with Kerala's robust growth, it had become increasingly vital for the Income Tax Department Kerala to level up its infrastructural capacity. The brand new Aayakar Bhawan in Kochi is the glorious fruition of that very idea. The spacious parking space, complete with a 2-level electromechanical stacker parking facility, can park up to 65 vehicles. The Aayakar Bhawan, towering upon the Kochi skyline, has turned out to be an architectural beauty with its many Kerala-inspired flourishes, sandstone and wood empaneling on its exteriors, and vertical gardens adorning its walls. An intelligent light control system enables centralized, automated lighting for both the interiors and exteriors. The entire building is centrally air-conditioned and the interior stays fully illuminated with LED panel lights. With a 3-star GRIHA rating, the new Aayakar Bhawan is an accredited green building thanks to an array of 182 solar panels installed on the terrace, generating a power of 60.06 kilowatt, fulfilling up to 60% of the energy requirements of the building. The building features a host of facilities including an elegant conference hall, a colorful creche, Ask Center at the reception, a video conference room, communications room. The building is also endowed with a spacious canteen on its 9th floor with a panoramic view of the city on all 4 directions. The new Aayakar Bhawan is a labor of love and vision, evident in the thoughtfulness that went behind each and every fixture and furnishing across the 10 floors of the building. It is truly an occasion of great joy as the new Aayakar Bhawan, Kochi, stands poised to be inaugurated by the Honorable Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Finance Minister of India. The day marks an auspicious beginning for the Kerala Income Tax Department to grow bigger and better, empowered to serve the Kerala taxpayers.
Moving forward, during the various outreach programs conducted by the officers of TDS, it was felt that translation of TDS provisions into Malayalam will help the tax deductors understand these provisions better and ensure better compliance. The team of Commissioner of Income Tax TDS Kochi prepared a comprehensive guide, the Tax Deductors Guide 2023 in Malayalam, on different statutory provisions of TDS, rules, forms and circulars of CBDT. Today, Honorable Finance Minister with other dignitaries will release this guide for the benefit of tax deductors of Kerala. I request Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji to kindly do the honor of releasing the taxpayers guide in Malayalam. Ma'am. Now it is the time for distribution of Chandrayaan models to school children. Chandrayaan is India's ambitious lunar exploration program, with Chandrayaan 3 being the latest of the milestones. The successful soft landing of Vikram, the lunar lander, near the moon's south pole on 23rd of August 2023, and the successful maneuvers and experiments done by Pragyan, the lunar rover, are testimony to the technological progress made by India in the field of space technology. This achievement has positioned India as a global hub for new space economy. The journey of Chandrayaan 3 encapsulates within itself grit, gumption, scientific temper, curiosity, problem solving, and creativity of scientific community of our country. These are the qualities that students should strive to imbibe and inculcate. In order to encourage students to develop scientific temper, Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji will distribute models of Chandrayaan 3 to students of 10 government schools from Kochi. I now request Honorable Finance Minister to kindly do the honor of giving the Chandrayaan model to school students. First we have with us Aishwarya Nair and Akhilesh Ji from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Kadavantra. Aisha Fatima and Anirudh S. Prabhu from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Naval Base. Devi Priya AS and Aditya Menon from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2 Naval Base. Uttara KB Adarsh M from Government High School, Pannampalli Nagar. Rosemary KJ and Elfin MM from Government High School, Alankunnapura. Aksha Ajoy and Gori Ritesh from Government Girls High School, Ernakulam. Shahabana and Christian Monsi from Government High School, Elamkara. Shreya PV and Abes Joseph from Pudanathod Government High School, Chellanam. Alan AJ and Saurav Kumar from SRV High School, Kochi. Akshay TB and Sanjo Sebastian Soni from Government High School, Vanilla. Thank you, ma'am. Now, it is my privilege to extend a warm invitation to Honorable Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, to address the gathering. We eagerly look forward, ma'am, to hear your words of wisdom, guidance, and inspiration.
Good evening and namaskar to all. I'm extremely happy to join in this gathering which is waited for some time. I think, as the chairman said, it's been since probably early 2023. Although the building was ready by 2022 itself, some interior work were taking place in 23, and therefore I can say I didn't delay it by a year, but did manage to come here. And I must also observe here that this is my first visit as Finance Minister to Kochi. I've come here to Trivandrum. I have certainly come to Thiruvananthapuram, not so much to Kochi or any other part of Kerala. So I'm happy that I have this opportunity to be here with you all on the occasion of dedicating the building, the Aayakar Bhawan, which, like the airport of Kochi, has such wonderful features. In fact, if I can for a minute speak aside from the Aayakar Bhawan, you can go to any part of this country and land in any airport. Until you read the board, you don't know which airport you are in, because all of them are looking the same. Only Kochi airport, even before you land, tells you are in Kochi. And so beautifully the facade has been made, and it was incidentally the first airport to be all full renewable energy, solar powered. And therefore, in keeping with that tradition, I would have been disappointed if the Aayakar Bhawan was any less. But thankfully, they have made it in such a way that it keeps up that good tradition of Kerala in making sure that the concern for green, the concern for being clean and accommodating all kinds of requests for the sake of an efficient functioning has been honored. And I congratulate the CBDT for that. In that the building is energy efficient. It has been given the Griha certification, graded also. And the fact that it has a vertical garden, which I just want to say from what you observe in different parts of country, particularly in Delhi, is a bit of a task to maintain. But I'm sure Kerala, being Kerala, will maintain that also. And that energy efficiency has been kept in mind and so on. And I'm happy to know that this building with 9 floors with a enviable, I think most of you all are going to sit in the canteen, which has that wonderful view. And it might be the business of the commissioner to say, please come back to your seat, because it's so temptingly nicely located. Normally kitchens are found in the basement. Here somebody supplied their mind to say, no, give them relief when they have their food, let them go sit in pleasant environment. So I strongly am in favor of particularly offices such as income tax will have to have efficient working environment as much as aesthetically designed environment, because somewhat like the police, you're doing some thankless job, and at least your working environment should be attractive enough for you to sit there and do the job. So in that sense, I think this building meets up with the requirement of the staff, the officers, and I wish you all the very best with that building so that you find the working space conducive to carry on with your work. But one point, aside from what is being inaugurated today, since 2019, I'm making sure that both for the CBIC and the CBDT, staff welfare in terms of good office space, where there is newer office space required there, new offices get built up, and I'm very keen that also accommodation not just be left for the person to go search for a flat and live. There should be dedicated accommodation built. And in that context, Mumbai seems to be racing faster than the other destinations. Some of the very expansive accommodation for staff, officers have been built, different grades, different sets of apartments, but all meeting all kinds of 21st century standards. And therefore, you feel when you post a person in a particular town or a particular area within that large town, they have the necessary working space and families to live together. So it is not a bachelor or a guest accommodation that we are building. They're being built properly, well ventilated, with enough space for staff to have their families together with them. So I'm happy that trend is catching up. And since 2019, but for that unfortunate 2020 year where nothing happened, now we can boast that from among the central government of offices, income tax and GST and customs have all been gradually accommodated both for working area and also for residences. So in that context, I was glad to hear from the CBDT chairman that this 9-floor office, -1, 8-floor working area, will be, together with the old office building that you already have here, will be sufficient to accommodate everybody in this area, and you are not going to be looking for rented accommodation at all. So at least in Kochi, you shouldn't be needing a rented accommodation other than the building where you are now. And this one building should be able to take quite a few of your officers and other staff. And I think there was a time, again, if I can digress, there was a time when at least most of us in the south, I don't know so much about how people responded to this particular fact that I'm saying from Kerala, but at least from Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and now Telangana, there was a time, and I'm talking possibly of early 70s, when people went to the Reserve Bank of India office in Kolkata. Why? They didn't have much to do with Reserve Bank, and that to go all the way to Kolkata. They went there because that was the first office which had an escalator. So it was a big occasion. Reserve Bank had difficulty dealing with that crowd, but they didn't discourage them. Now, I don't know about Kochi's other accommodations, multi-storied, without parking space and all that. Your multi-level parking thing may attract a lot of people to come and say, how did you all do this? So you should keep an eye on who's coming. So make sure that it's not a builder who's not an SSC. Yeah. So just a aside, I'm sure there are nowadays many more. You see this far more in Japan. Every road has a multi-layer parking because they think it is not etiquette enough to park their private vehicle on the public road. So roadside parkings you don't see in Japan at all. In every street, by the order of the local authority, there will be a plot assigned in which there will be all these structures erected on which you have this electrical, mechanical way of parking. So the roads are always available for moving traffic and never congested with parked vehicles. So I'm sure your building will also stand out as one such a building, which is a good step again. The inconvenience of searching for a parking slot can discourage people from coming and using Aayakar Service Kendra. So that's a very good thought as well. I don't want to make a light of this building, but I think the benefit of such a working space and also the mental readiness of staff who will be in this building would make the place a lot more hospitable for assessees, and more also because of the document which has got released in Malayalam, so that no one is going to be left asking questions for which proper answer is not available, And when it is available in mother tongue, nothing better than that. I hope that tradition is kept alive and you're going to update that in Malayalam. Also put it on the site, the website that you have for this zone, so that customers nowadays who are savvy with their phones, with their computers, can also access the same information through the website. But as regards the final point, which will be amiss for a finance minister not to refer to, is the revenue collection last year, which was very aptly showcased with a sense of pride in the voice when they said we've done 23,000 and look at the rate at which we've done. The countries was 17%, whereas we were at very good. You've set yourself a high bar. This year you can't afford to be lesser than that in the growth. So you make sure that the 17% remains 17 and your 23 or 21% remains this year also. Don't bother about the national average, you will have to exceed it. So there's no way that statement is going to be forgotten by the finance ministry. So with that said, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I wish you all the very best and a very pleasant working environment in the new building. In particular, I'd like to thank all the former officers, retired senior officers who have come to join us in this function today. Your guidance, your blessings, your working together, and your advice periodically to the officers who are now doing their jobs will be valuable, and I'm sure the officers here will make you feel welcome. And I would invite you to talk and exchange your thoughts with them as much as you feel necessary. Do write to me if there are any issues. I look forward to having those suggestions coming from retired senior officers and also other staff. And therefore that interaction I would think is absolutely necessary for the current set of officers, because it brings in the benefit of experience. So I'm tempted to say one thing more. When I said that the senior officers and their interaction is important, I was randomly today reading one of the old books which I periodically go back to reading. You know, this senior person with experience as against a very youthful, dynamic, young person's leadership was even a subject on which Aristotle has spoken. I was quite amused when I read it for the first time, but I think today, even as I say this, off the cuff, this thought comes in my mind. Aristotle really places a lot of emphasis on experienced, wise heads to constantly be at leadership roles, because that experience-driven learning can never be matched by the youthful energy, enthusiasm. Not to undermine the youthful energy and enthusiasm. Experience really polishes the wisdom, polishes the enthusiasm. And therefore, I wish I had my phone or something to read out that line which Aristotle says. So I invite the senior and retired officers to do come and periodically exchange your thoughts, because that is the wisdom which leadership needs. And never a knee-jerk response because you have to work to service the time can help or offset the advantage of experience and wisdom which comes with age. So thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm, encouraging and inspirational address. We have reached at the last stage of today's program. I now invite Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax Kerala, Shri Sunil Mathur sir, to deliver the formal vote of thanks. Sir.
Honorable Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, Chairman CBDT, Shri Nitin Gupta ji, Member CBDT, Shri Sanjay Kumar Verma ji, my dear colleague, DGIT Shri Devjyoti Das, officers and officials of the department, children from schools of Kerala, distinguished guests, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskaram and a very good evening to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to propose the formal vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. Dear friends, as you are aware, in any organization, providing positive environment and better workplace ambience to employees always improves their efficiency and helps them to perform their duties to the best of their capabilities. In the Income Tax Department in Kerala region, we have been taking active measures to augment our infrastructure facilities. In Kochi, we have a sanctioned strength of 150 officers and 550 staff members. Till recently, our offices were scattered all over the city as we were functioning from the Central Revenue Building, which is a government building, and 5 rented premises. In order to provide a clean and modern office accommodation to our officers and officials, we have now been able to construct a building owned by the department, in line with the Swachh Bharat initiative of Honorable Prime Minister. Now, our offices are located in 3 buildings, out of which only 1 building is rented, and that building is also hired from CPWD. The new Aayakar Bhawan, which is being inaugurated today, is a 9-story building constructed with the latest specifications and modern amenities. I'm sure it will provide a pleasant working environment to our employees and also a pleasant experience to the taxpayers whenever they happen to visit our premises. Service to the taxpayers has always been our priority, and hence Aayakar Seva Kendra has been opened in the reception lobby of the building itself. We had acquired the land for this project quite some time back and started the construction work in 2018, which was finished in 2021. After finishing the interiors and furnishing, the building was ready for accommodation in 2023. We are thankful to the NBCC for constructing a high-quality building in a very short span of time, despite disruptions caused by the COVID pandemic. I'm sure this building will motivate our officers and officials to do even better in achievement of the objectives of the department and the Government of India. In this context, I am delighted to share, and the figures have been shown in the video also, that during the last financial year, we achieved a collection of about 23,750 crore with a great growth rate of 23.2%. During the current financial year, our collections have been around 13,300 crore with a growth rate of 9%. We are sure that by the end of the current financial year, we'll be able to achieve the targets which have been given to us. And I assure you, madam, that the whole Kerala region will strive hard to not only achieve the target, but exceed it by sufficient margin. We have been attending to the grievances of the taxpayers regularly and sincerely and are committed to providing them best of taxpayer services. With this spirit of enthusiasm in our hearts, first of all, on behalf of the entire Kerala charge of Income Tax Department, I express my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, for gracing this event with her presence despite her extremely busy schedule. We are very proud and feel blessed that our workplace is being inaugurated by none other than the head of our family. Her words of wisdom will act as an inspiration for all of us to do better in our official duties. I would like to thank respected Chairman CBDT, Shri Nitin Gupta ji, for his constant guidance and unwavering support in completion of this new building and in organization of this function. I take this opportunity to also thank respected member CBDT, Shri Sanjay Kumar Verma ji, for always being there to guide us as the zonal member of our charge. I also wholeheartedly thank all our esteemed guests from other organizations for encouraging us by their presence in this program. A very special thanks to the young students and their school administration for coming here and receiving the Chandrayaan model from Honorable Finance Minister. I am sure this will inspire them to excel in their life just like our Chandrayaan mission. My sincere thanks to friends from media for sparing their precious time in covering this event. Last but not the least, I express my heartfelt thanks to all the past and present officers and officials of Kerala region who gave their valuable contribution in making this building a reality and also for making this program a grand success. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to rise in respect of our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Now I invite the school children and accompanying teachers to kindly come forward for group photo and interaction with Honorable Finance Minister.
Watch me, oh, watch me, watch me,
the guests to kindly remain seated for the live streaming of inauguration of the new Aayakar Bhawan Kochi. After the event, high tea is arranged for the guest. Please.
Kerala, in the last few years, has been growing both in terms of an ever-prospering economy and in terms of its outsized direct tax collections. And the statistics are stunning. Last financial year, Kerala posted a collection of rupees 23,750.30 crores, far exceeding the budget target of rupees 22,600 crores with a growth rate of 23.2% when the nation growth rate stood at 17.4%. To keep up with Kerala's robust growth, it had become increasingly vital for the Income Tax Department Kerala to level up its infrastructural capacity. The brand new Aayakar Bhawan in Kochi is the glorious fruition of that very idea. The spacious parking space, complete with a 2-level electromechanical stacker parking facility, can park up to 65 vehicles. The Aayakar Bhawan, towering upon the Kochi skyline, has turned out to be an architectural beauty with its many Kerala-inspired flourishes, sandstone and wood empaneling on its exteriors and vertical gardens adorning its walls. An intelligent light control system enables centralized, automated lighting for both the interiors and exteriors. The entire building is centrally air-conditioned and the interior stays fully illuminated with LED panel lights. With a 3-star GRIHA rating, the new Aayakar Bhawan is an accredited green building thanks to an array of 182 solar panels installed on the terrace, generating a power of 60.06 kilowatt, fulfilling up to 60% of the energy requirements of the building. The building features a host of facilities including an elegant conference hall, a colorful creche, Ask Center at the reception, a video conference room, communications room. The building is also endowed with a spacious canteen on its 9th floor with a panoramic view of the city on all 4 directions. The new Aayakar Bhawan is a labor of love and vision, evident in the thoughtfulness that went behind each and every fixture and furnishing across the 10 floors of the building. It is truly an occasion of great joy as the new Aayakar Bhawan Kochi stands poised to be inaugurated by the Honorable Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Finance Minister of India. The day marks an auspicious beginning for the Kerala Income Tax Department to grow bigger and better, empowered to serve the Kerala taxpayers. The Income Tax Department is a mighty warhorse in its share of contribution to the nation's economic growth, industrial development and social progress. Kerala in the last few years has been growing both in terms of an ever-prospering economy and in terms of its outsized direct tax collections.
धनं वायुर्धनं सूर्योदनं वसुः धनमिन्द्रो सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके देवी नारायणे नमोऽस्तुते लक्ष्मीनारायणाभ्यां नमः प्रार्थनां समर्पयामि।
ഫ്രണ്ട് കയറില്ല ലൈവ് ഓണാണ്.
എടുത്തു. ഓക്കെ, വാ, വെക്ക്.